Title suggestion. What if Dean found hope again after hell? Intro. Dean was no stranger to pain, but this time was different. A fever clouded his mind, making reality and memories bleed together. In his delirium, he was back in hell, reliving the agony and darkness that had almost swallowed him whole. Years of torture, Alistair's relentless torment, and that haunting moment when he'd finally broken to survive. All of it resurfaced, fresh and raw. Just when hope seemed a distant, fading memory, he remembered the light. The light that had burned away the darkness and brought him back to life, to his brother. Awakening in a dimly lit motel room, Dean found Sam by his side, patient and caring. But even as Sam gently urged him to drink, the shame and weight of his memories pressed on him. How much did Sam know? Could he see the darkness lingering beneath the surface? Yet, as they shared a quiet, familiar banter, the burden started to lift, if only slightly. Dean clung to that small, fragile spark of hope. The one thing that reminded him he was still human, still fighting, and still loved. Wings of desire. Dean had a fever. Of course that was really the state of his existence. Despite the old saying, hell had yet to freeze over. He felt quivery and sick, and pain, everywhere pain, but even worse was the sheer lack of hope, which was what hell truly was. Screaming, for his mom, for his dad, for his Sammy, for decades, he was never tempted to get off the rack and free. As time passed and the memory of all things good and beautiful faded, he began to be visited by a demon named Alistair. He fought, refused. Though he couldn't remember, he knew there was a reason to hang on. That bastard would not turn him into one of them. There was a reason, there was a reason. Then when he no longer could even remember there was a reason, he agreed. Not that he wanted to be like them, but he needed to survive, for some reason that felt important. So he killed and he tortured, and maybe he enjoyed it just a little, as much as anything could be enjoyed in hell. But then there was light, and not just like someone had turned on the fluorescence, but a pure and righteous light. Then pain, worse than anything in hell, as he remembered all the reasons and all the shame, and he remembered love. A single unknown voice filled the light, and the soft flutter of doves' wings. Awaken and serve. And then it was gone, bringing a new darkness, and he gasped, in air and soil, shame, and fear and life. A hand burned on his shoulder. Dean, wake up dude, come on. Sammy, he croaked, then winced at the sound of his own voice. Yeah, it's me, you've been sick. Dean opened his eyes, blinking in the dim lamplight of the hotel, his brother smiling softly down at him. Hey, there. Sam started again. Was I dreaming? Sam shrugged, not really answering. You need to drink something. And Dean watched him pull a bottle of water from a plain paper bag. Rather, that was whiskey. Sam snorted. You wish. Silence filmed the dingy hotel room as Dean struggled to take a sip from the bottle. Sam picked at a loose thread at the growing hole in his jeans. Did you want to talk about it? About what? Silence. Sam wouldn't look up. He couldn't seem to meet Dean's eyes. Could he see the horrible things he had done? Could he read it on his face? Damn it, Sammy. What? His brother looked up then, seeming all of 10 years old again, lost and alone. Now, I remember a lot things, and there are even more that would forget if I could. Demons, angels with questionable motives. But there is one thing I will always remember. What's that? Sam seemed almost to perk up, needing so badly to make things better. Dean gripped the pillow at his side, and sighed. No, chick flick moments, doofus. And he whacked his brother upside the head. Sam yelled with indignation, and then laughed. And then there it was. Hope, faint, infinitesimal, minuscule, microscopic, virtually undetectable hope, but hope nonetheless. The end.